Comparative and Competitive Advantages in Global Competition. Spotlight on InfoSys. Powered by intellect, driven by values. In this video segment, we'll look at how one company, InfoSys, emerged from India by harnessing its comparative and competitive advantages to become a world-class IT and consulting firm. Comparative and competitive advantages in global competition. First, let's review what we mean by comparative and competitive advantages. To successfully enter and conduct business in a foreign market, a company needs both comparative and competitive advantages. We define comparative advantage as a country having superior features that provide unique benefits in global competition. Typically, comparative advantage resides in land, labor, natural resources, which help to create an advantage for a particular region. Competitive advantage, also known as firm-specific advantage, refers to the distinctive assets or competencies of a firm that are difficult for competitors to imitate and are typically derived from specific knowledge, capabilities, skills, or superior strategies. Competitive advantage is the firm's ability, relative to its competitors, to transform inputs to goods and services at a maximum profit on a sustained basis. Who is InfoSys? Founded in 1981 by 7 Indian entrepreneurs, InfoSys today is a U.S. NASDAQ-listed global consulting and IT services company with U.S. $5.4 billion in revenues. InfoSys, along with other well-managed Indian companies, was well-positioned to take advantage of the Indian government's efforts at economic liberalization in the early 1990s. Under this program, the government systematically reduced trade barriers and embraced globalization. InfoSys exploited the opportunity and utilized its domestic strengths and relationships to begin its global ascent, which is continuing today. InfoSys business is primarily focused on IT services. InfoSys creates IT-enabled business solutions for clients by leveraging its domain and business expertise, along with a complete range of services. Engineering services. InfoSys provides concept-to-market R&D and engineering services to improve product operations. Consulting services. InfoSys consultants assist other firms to help them become stronger, more competitive, and capable of managing global business. BPO services. InfoSys BPO combines domain expertise, process skills, and technology to deliver world-class process outsourcing. InfoSys is headquartered in Bangalore, India, a city that has emerged as a world-class industrial cluster in the IT and business services industries. Bangalore has emerged as a leading-edge business cluster because of the availability of knowledge workers, specialized talent that constitute an important comparative advantage in India, and a source of competitive advantage for firms from India and abroad. Additionally, both the private sector and local government have focused on developing Bangalore's infrastructure, a requirement in India which is often characterized by poor systems for transportation, communications, and other key infrastructure. Investing in public services, roads, communications, and reliable power services and utilities has helped Bangalore shine ahead of other Indian cities and attract global companies looking to either establish their own IT offices or outsource to an Indian one. With its leading-edge facilities, it's easy to mistake the location of InfoSys' headquarters for Silicon Valley in the United States. InfoSys' primary competitive strength stems from its location in India, which still has relatively low labor costs. Access to a highly educated, English-speaking, high-tech workforce has given a competitive rise to InfoSys and other IT and business process companies. With the success of the past 2 decades, InfoSys is in a strong financial position, providing the firm with access to the capital needed to expand. Today, InfoSys has a global footprint, with 63 offices and development centers in India, China, Australia, Britain, Canada, Japan, Poland, and the Czech Republic. InfoSys and its subsidiaries employ more than 120,000 people worldwide. This wide reach enables the company to cost-effectively support the global operations of large multinational clients, as well as enhance its own brand. At the heart of InfoSys' competitive strengths is its global delivery model, known as GDM, a strategy pioneered by InfoSys that led to global outsourcing. GDM is the strategy of breaking a task into small parts and distributing them where the best talent is available and the maximum value will be generated with the least amount of acceptable risk. The firm's 63 offices and centers are innovatively linked to provide maximum networking and problem-solving on behalf of the company and its clients. This strategic model has helped the company differentiate itself against its competitors, particularly in the services that InfoSys provides. InfoSys is investing heavily in its research and development, as well as in its workforce. InfoSys Leadership Institute, the world's largest training facility, is where the firm grooms the next generation of InfoSys leaders. By becoming a highly reputable and prestigious company, InfoSys attracts the brightest young talent. Strong branding and economies of scale provide the firm with additional advantages. Turnover among both employees and clients is very low, with 19 out of 20 companies returning to InfoSys for business. InfoSys has enjoyed much success in the huge United States market and has recently taken strategy steps to break into other markets, including France and Germany. Although InfoSys is a huge IT company in relation to its Indian competitors, it's much smaller than its global competitors, including HP, IBM, EDS, and Accenture. To compete effectively with high-value creation consulting firms, IBM and Accenture, InfoSys must provide high-end services, which tend to be the most profitable. Additionally, the firm will need to either create alliances and partnerships or develop an acquisition strategy to counter competitive threats to its core businesses. InfoSys' biggest challenge comes from the firm's current main competitive advantage, cost. Eventually, India's labor costs will increase and reduce the company's value offering to global clients. InfoSys will need to prepare itself for this eventual price equilibrium by investing in new business and product lines. The firm has announced plans to increase its foothold on mobile internet, e-commerce, and VoIP markets. InfoSys will continue to innovate rapidly in all of its business operations and organization to exploit opportunities and effectively compete on the world stage.